Billie bails on boyfriend after a dream, and downcast Rihanna barely sings. All of these clickbait culture stories coming up on this episode of The Couples Couch.
Good morning.
Good morning, beautiful. How are you?
I'm great. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Wow, can you believe it's Monday already?
No, we had such a nice weekend of honestly dreaming and being outside and creating and hanging out with each other. It was a great weekend.
It was.
And if you're new here, and you are, since this is our first episode,
the first episode,
and
so
if you're
hello.
not our moms,
Yeah.
hi.
Hi, Mom.
We are KB and
Tanner Cunningham.
And we love pop culture, we love headlines, and honestly, we love to hang out and talk to each other and share things just about what's going on. And we typically have these conversations on our couch.
Mm-hmm.
And on that couch, it's the most surface level.
Very.
And it can become an extremely intersectional conversation.
Yeah.
And so we thought, why not record it and put it out there?
Yeah, let you in on our conversation. So we hope that you enjoy. And we're really excited to share some of our first stories, which we're going to call clickbait culture. Because we just love clickbait, right? Who doesn't love to click on clickbait? And then culture. So our first story today... Wait, how are the stories today? I feel like they're pretty good. I feel like we got a lot over the weekend, especially from some of the Bravo celebrities and people.
Yes.
They dropped a lot of stuff. But we'll get into more of that later. But our first story today...
Yes. Is about... The queen. The man herself.
The man. Vibe with the man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Miss Taylor Swift, she sparks a war between Asian countries. So, the Daily Mail reports that...
Taylor Swift sparks war of words between Asian countries as the Philippines and Thailand round on Singapore for paying the singer $3 million per show to not perform anywhere else in the region.
Yeah, so basically they gave her an exclusivity deal, right?
Yeah.
Which is kind of wild. Like, a whole country giving you an exclusivity deal, you know you've made it.
You are the person in power.
You are the president of the United States, period.
Right. Tay for prez.
No, but it is so interesting. And this, rise that Taylor's on is so amazing. We love her. We're Taylor stans.
We are.
And, to see her, do these crazy 3-hour-long performances, just mad respect, you know?
Right. There's a lot of stamina and a lot of work that goes into that. And also, with that is a lot of, access of,
Sure.
I'm sure that girl has a banana bag in her arm every night. Or, what is that thing that people are always talking about now?
An IV drip, basically.
Yeah, she basically has, an IV drip, connected to her, is totally. What I imagine, coming off post-concert or, post-yacht or whatever we're seeing her on. But yeah, so it looks like they gave her an exclusivity deal, and it's something. And I love seeing all these men in power, just fighting over her.
Just vying for her attention.
But Thailand did say that they were we could have done this probably at a more cost-effective rate and brought in more for the country. Singapore is smaller in comparison.
Well.
And, I think there also is, it might be a little bit more wealthy. And so, the pursuit, the access of it is questioning, but the fact that she has this much power, she's the man. She's her own song.
Now, I wonder if this $3 million, is that on top of her normal, rate? Because I swear that I read somewhere, and maybe I was just misled, because that will happen to you folks, but I swear that I read that she got paid $20 million per concert in her during her Aussie tour. So I'm well, $3 million per show really ain't it if I got $20 million. But is that just what she made, and then they're going to give her a $3 million on top of that exclusivity deal?
I think so. We could be spreading misinformation.
Yeah, we don't know, honestly.
But I do think that's what it is that she was given a $3 million exclusivity deal. She has shows there for the next, I think there's 3 more nights of this.
Okay.
And so I'm sure it's that plus on top of ticket sales, because you have to think about performers getting paid,
sure,
all the equipment being paid for, which honestly it's already paid for, I'm sure. I mean, we know the revenue of this tour, but yeah, there is a fight. But she has 6 sold out nights with 55,000 seats in the stadium. So not the biggest stadium tour she's been on yet. I don't know. I think Melbourne.
It was 96 or something?
Yeah, it was 96,000 people. I think it was the biggest show she's ever played. And the biggest, I think she was the first person to do 3 sold out shows in Sydney.
Oh, consecutive nights?
Or Melbourne, whatever it was.
Yeah, that's so
They're 2 different places, obviously.
Oh, okay. We don't know. We've never been.
Haven't been. Would love to.
Would love to go. Send us.
But yeah, so that's all Tay Tay.
Okay.
Bless her. Huh. We love We love Taylor. I hope she does great. Her surprise songs last night
at
the tour were This Love, which I love, and then she paired it with Call It What You Want, which is like what I personally think half of the Reputation album should have been just called. If there was two sides, it could have been Reputation and Call It What You Want.
Or she'd release an extra version. I'm sure she did, though.
She didn't.
Oh, okay.
I think it was just like a one-drop wonder.
Wow. Those were the good old days, maybe. Maybe not.
Maybe not. Well, I think 1980, I don't know. I don't remember. But I think Reputation was a one-drop wonder. It is still the CD in my CD player in my car. To let you know what type of car I have, because it still has a CD player.
That is actually factually true. And we're so happy for that car.
We do. We love that car so much. It's the best.
So grateful.
But, yeah, that lets you know. I've been listening to the Rep CD since my dad gave me that car. So, you know, there's privilege inside that statement, too.
Yeah, we heard what we heard.
You want to look at our next story?
Yeah, so our next story, kind of keeping in the vein of pop culture princess, maybe not so much for this one. We kind of teased it in the intro, but Rihanna looking downcast as she arrives in Milan with A$AP Rocky after her viral video went viral over this weekend performing at Rindy. Oh my goodness, help! At her performing with. Oh my goodness, what did she do? Help us, Lord.
Rihanna performed wasn't it in India? For India's richest son. For richest man. And so it was like a $5 million pre-wedding gig.
Yeah.
And she did not serve, is what the team is saying.
She didn't. And like, you know, she really didn't. She sang 19-ish songs, which was fine.
I would say, yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot of her catalog, and she has some really good, strong music in that catalog. But I will say, like, if you're not performing, like, if you're not giving after you've been paid over $6 million, like...
What's the point?
What did you show up for? Yeah, I don't know. It's really something.
No, I agree. I think it is really something. And, like, I think these people, too... So what is not in, like, the headline of the story that you have to, like, really search for is that this was actually, like, a 3-day event.
Oh, yeah. The Daily Mail loves to make you search. Okay.
Like, it was a 3-day event, and this person, I think these people were hyped. They were ready to go. And we see pictures of Rihanna, like, dancing, I think, with, like, the bride and groom.
Sure.
And, like, having fun. But, like, she did not put on a performance. Mm-hmm. So a $6 million dance with Rihanna, I mean...
Wasn't worth it.
I love Rihanna.
Yeah, totally. And to be in her presence, in her
$6 million to them, though. Like, what is that?
I don't know. Probably not a lot. He's, like, has $112 billion, I think, or something outrageous.
So, like, in regular people's speak,
in normal money, like,
would that be like $1,000?
That might be like,
Rihanna?
or it might be like $500,000,
or like $10,000.
Yeah, $500,000.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We don't know how much money works when you have that much money.
I can't run my mind around that.
If it's not that much money to them, then they're like, whatever. But honestly,
like, they probably don't feel
slighted.
But right. I did see online a lot of the fans do feel slighted, and we should talk about that because I did see online a lot of people were saying, like, do we even need another album from Rihanna? Frankly, at this point, so much time has passed. I don't know, and
I don't need another Rihanna album.
Like, we could just rock to the old classics.
Yeah, and they're fabulous.
They're
and you want to know why I don't need another? Because Rihanna doesn't want to do it. Rihanna is giving us luxury with her clothing. Rihanna is giving us fashion. Rihanna is giving us beautiful skin, not only in makeup, but in skincare. Rihanna has her own Fenty, like, lingerie line. Right. And then, like, those Fenty fashion shows are banging.
True. Yeah, you're right.
She changed the game on so many things. Rihanna is the culture. I don't need her to make music.
Okay.
If she's tired. Plus, she has 2 kids. I know.
And A$AP's making music, so
right, like,
that's like they could like drop like a song together or something. Like, I don't need them to do a whole album like Jay-Z and Beyonce or whatever go on tour together because we don't know if A$AP can go. He's running from the law allegedly. But yeah, so I don't know. $6 million for 19 songs to be there.
I don't know.
I'm not seeing the value, but I didn't have $112 billion to throw at the problem.
No, that's true. But yeah, I say let Rihanna rest. Let Rihanna do.
Let Rihanna rest.
Let Rihanna rest. She has given us so much.
I'm like, every time I see her, she is on a boat. Yes, let her rest. I agree.
She gives us everything, so... Yeah, and continuing with somebody who has not been resting, but maybe arrested.
Maybe arrested. That was a great segue, KB.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Hailey Bieber's sister Did we figure out how to say her name? We don't know. It's honestly not worth our time.
Aaliyah, maybe?
She doesn't deserve to know because of the nasty things that she's done.
Oof, do you want to read the headline or do you want me to?
Please, I can't. I'll vomit.
Hailey Bieber's sister, A-word Baldwin, has been accused of throwing a used tampon at a bartender and assaulting employees at a Georgia bar as she is arrested following the altercation at the Savannah bar. As she should be. That is disgusting.
That is nasty, and I feel like it's assault. Like, there's no way you can cut it and tell me it's not. Like, used? We don't know. I'm assuming.
We don't know. And here's the thing. So I did hear this story on TikTok from this creator that I really like her. I'll pull it up and share it eventually. But she's this great creator, and she was sharing like the documents and how they figured out it was Hailey Bieber's sister.
How did they figure that out?
They figured that out because of her bar tab. And so the bar tab, that's how they knew, was they looked at the bar tab and they were like, oh, this is Hailey Bieber's sister.
Oh my
and
gosh.
apparently she had to be restrained. I believe the bartender was another female. So she was having to be restrained, and then she also told the bartender that she was like, needed to go to the bathroom, yada yada yada. Right. She goes into the stall, she's in there for a minute or two, she comes out and then like assaults them in the face with this tampon. And we don't know if this is her tampon. Did she get it out of the little rinky-dink side? No. Like, they're in Georgia. Like, I don't, like, I'm sure, like, the dispensers aren't, like, super high-tech. I don't know of any crazy super high-tech dispensers. So, I'm just saying, like, we don't know whose tampon it was. We don't know all of that stuff. That is assault. It is disgusting. People need to be held accountable. And honestly, yeah, she should. It's absolutely disgusting. And
has Hailey said anything?
The bartender was also named Hailey Colley, and she plans to press charges.
Do you think she did it out of spite? She's like, this other Hailey's going to get this tampon.
Listen, if Hailey Baldwin Bieber was my sister, maybe.
Right.
But you know what? Well, I don't know if she's jealous, but I mean, I would probably be jealous if that was my sister making that much money. Let's be real.
Yeah,
like, I just put out a little fake lip tag that's not even good and make millions. Like, pop off.
No, I know.
Also, like, their family, like, in general.
Their family is problematic.
Do you think the sins of the father and the sins of the Bieber, not the Biebers, the sins of the Baldwins of just, like, permeated the sister in this way?
Yeah, probably.
Of, like,
I think that, like, whenever you come from a problematic family like that, it's probably easy to do problematic things, right? Mm-hmm. And so, like, we've seen what her uncle has done. Look it up. We don't have to tell you.
We don't have to tell you.
Look what her dad just did in the press with her own sister, like, to try to paint a narrative about, like, her marriage. Like, that's crazy talk.
And it's just so, like, when you get in those situations and people are like, do this for them. You have to. They're not okay. Like, that's power-seeking power.
It's manipulation.
And it's not fair. And a lot of people, like, maybe Justin and Hailey wanted to be quieter. And I know we've kind of, like, switched stories. We jumped ship.
Well, we have, but we tend to do that. So hopefully we'll keep up with us.
Yeah.
But, I just think that, that makes so much sense that... Actually, I lost my thought.
Oh, yeah. No, I just think, like, her wildness and inappropriateness directly stems from the Baldwin family. This is a moment where she should learn. This is a learning moment. This is a moment for her to turn it around. This is a moment for her and Hailey to partner and go and provide female not protection.
Well, if they want to give a female protection too, but like even female hygiene products. Like,
that's
whatever
that's the word I was thinking of.
Yeah, or
without just saying
products,
tampons,
feminine
flex
products,
disc, anything. Like, there's just so many things. Like, they could be partnering and, like, doing now for a community, and she needs to fully...
Go to prison.
Mm-hmm. Number one.
First off on the train.
Absolutely disgusting. And she was already asked to leave the business before this all happened. So, like, she was just, like, building things up. Yeah. She was asked to leave, then she had to be restrained. Then she assaulted them with a tampon. Who knows what other... Like, you've seen wild people out in public, like, drunk people out in public... Just, like, like, what that is. Like, just, like, the realization of and lack thereof. Yeah,
with no, like, wherewithal about them.
Yeah, so I hope she takes accountability.
Yeah,
I hope she serves her time as she should. And this would be a great time for her to rewrite that narrative. And
I keep calling them the Biebers.
The Baldwin narrative. And, like, strongly give back.
Right.
Strongly do places like period products are so expensive.
So expensive.
Like, they should go fund period products at this point. Like, fund it to people who don't have advantage, not on their Instagram. I don't even need to see about, like, the philanthropy work. I want to hear about it.
Yeah.
I don't need to see it from them. I want to hear about it.
I want, like, a quiet donation, like Or if you want to be like a public...
And
like,
a big public
campaign,
apology, too.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, no, she needs to figure that out because that is absolutely wild that she would do such a thing.
Oh, no. So the person the security guard, I think was a man just from this, like, I'm looking at, like, just the different pronouns in here. Yeah. But seeing the female bartender is the person that was... actually going to is the person who encountered her in the restroom that she assaulted. So a male bartender, she was kicking him in the groin and he was trying to restrain her.
What?
Yeah, no, she was wild. That's the reason I'm just like, she was so wild. She has so much to pay for here.
Yeah.
It would not be the same if she wasn't who she was. I'll say that. She wasn't who she was.
Baldwin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And she has a lot of privilege and she's sitting on it. And so hopefully she's rotting for it and paying for it, but I also hope this is a good time for the Baldwins to, like, turn it around.
Turn it around, yeah. It's time for a different narrative.
Wake up call.
Yeah, maybe, hopefully. One could hope. Wow, that was heavy.
Yeah, bless them all.
Moving on to something a little lighter, we intro this in this story. Billie Eilish. Bill. And her brother, not her brother, just kidding.
We do love Phineas.
We do love Phineas and Ferb, but Billie Eilish, she split with her boyfriend after having a dream about Christian Bale.
Billie bailed.
Billie literally bailed. That title of today's episode, I think. Yeah. Billie bailed. But she bailed on her boyfriend after having a dream. Now, as someone who does not have very vivid dreams or dream often, like, that is so wild to me. So I love this story so much that she, like, took and put so much weight in this one dream. Enough to break up with her ex-boyfriend. But you definitely have dreams?
I have tons of dreams.
Right, yeah.
I dream, like, every night. Well, I don't remember dreaming last night, but, like, most nights, like, I do have dreams. Like, my dreams are vivid. They can be in full color. Oh, gosh. Like, it's wild. And sometimes it's just, like, it's too much for me. I'm like, I don't want to dream. I don't want to dream. I'll be like, please don't dream tonight. Please don't dream tonight.
Please don't dream tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I think that's, like, whenever you're in your REM sleep, right? Whenever you're, like, super dreamy. Like, I think that's maybe towards the end. I read that once, but again, no medical degrees here, folks. Like, I have no clue.
Yeah, let me look it up. We'll see what REM actually is.
But I think that it is. Yeah, I think that it's like.
Oh well, that's sorry. I pulled up REM, the REM.
Oh, the rock band.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sleep. Yes, yeah, it is.
It's the last stage of sleep. Okay, cool.
So, yeah, so, I dream a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
And so I guess it does happen in REM sleep. Good to know.
Yeah, good to know.
Look at you.
Look at me knowing things.
Googly schmoogly.
The googly schmoogly told me. But I'm so glad that she broke up with this man that she was with. I disrespectfully refer to him as Neck Tattoo. No offense. Like, you know, like, if you have tattoos, God bless. I personally have none, but I just don't think a neck tattoo would be for me.
It's an Illuminati neck tattoo. That's
that's
really,
what I mean. Like, it's just
maybe not Illuminati. It is like, how would I describe it? It's the triangle. It's what's on our dollar signs with the eye.
Sounds like Illuminati.
I know, but I'm like, it's still wild. Like, do we really think Billie Eilish's boyfriend is in the Illuminati? Ex-boyfriend? No.
No. Well, I don't know, but no. Allegedly, not.
But, you know, allegedly. I don't know. Go look at the Conspiracy Podcast by Wondery. Those were great. I really went down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Yeah. But, sure. Yeah, she broke up with him. So the last time I remember seeing Billie with this man was in, like, 2022. Yeah. When they're wearing these Gucci outfits where he looks... he's in Gucci, but... That means nothing to me because it doesn't look style.
He's in a Gucci sleep shirt and Gucci sleep pants with a Gucci slipper and a triangle on his neck. So, I don't know.
An upside down triangle. Not to be confused with the MTSS process that people often have.
And Billie looks great. She's in Gucci as well. She has a sleep mask as headwear, which I love. It's very Breakfast at Tiffany's. And
the gloves.
And yeah, I don't know. It's Billie looks great, but
Billie looks great. They styled her well.
I'm glad she deleted this man from her life after a dream. I think that is LOL funny.
And the dream was on?
The dream was on what?
Who was the dream about?
Oh, the dream was about Christian Bale.
LOL.
Yeah, Christian Bale.
Which is not, like, the king of my dreams.
Right.
However...
He's, like, from a different time period.
Yeah, he is. He's from a different time period, kind of. Well, he's had Batman. He was the Batman. He was Batman Begins, like Katie Holmes, before Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Okay.
Yeah, like so I think like 2005, and by that I mean like I looked that up already, and I just have like I remember it.
How old were we?
2005, 7th grade. So you would have been like at Gulf Shores.
Oh yeah.
With your friends.
Yeah.
Like
wearing fake blue colored contacts. Scary.
It was a scary time to be alive. He was trying to be Bill
tattoos.
Bill, and he was not Bill Bill. He was trying to give dark hair, blue eyes.
Yeah, and it wasn't for my complexion. Honestly, it wasn't for me.
We're gonna let Billy handle that.
We're gonna let Billy do that.
We'll keep your beautiful
that's on
brown
God.
eyes.
Yeah. I love you.
I love you. But yeah, no. Yeah, so Christian Bale, he was also, like, he was in The Dark Knight, so he was in all of those Batman. So pre-Robert Pat.
Sure.
I think before the Danny DeVito was the
Penguin. I thought he was the Batman. He's like a forgettable Batman character.
We didn't watch it. It came out like 2 or 3 years ago. I think it came out in like 2021.
Okay, that makes sense why he's forgettable, because I never saw it once.
Yeah, we were like, we're not watching it. Okay, it looked like, I heard it was really long and a lot of...
Very dark, right?
Yeah, like dark. Okay. Like I don't need to watch a movie that like
that I can't see anything happening.
Yeah, I don't like to have my brightness up fully right. all the time. Like, let alone to watch a Batman film. Let alone. So no, like I can't turn my brightness up that much to watch a Batman film. But yeah, so it was on Christian Bale. But I say like, great job.
Yeah,
like, break up with your man over a drink.
Break up with your boyfriend. Yeah, no, truly.
Cause he's scary looking. I'm just kidding. He's not scary looking. He just like isn't. Like, Billy's the top.
Billy is beautiful, and
Billy
this man
is a queen.
Not. And I think Christian Bale would be a better fit for her than...
Except for he's married.
Oh, I take it all back.
Take it all back.
Rewind. Back. If Christian Bale wasn't married, I think he's a better version.
And they've been married. Christian Bale and his wife has been married for over 2 decades. In Hollywood, that is a lifetime.
Oh, we should look them up. I don't know anything about them.
Honestly, they're kind of giving Gomez and Morticia in this photo.
Oh my gosh, they literally look like Gomez and Morticia in this photo.
I love Gomez and Morticia. Like, what a beautiful couple.
They should do a remake.
They should. Maybe they'll be our Addams Family.
Maybe we can produce it. Call us, Christian. Sorry, we just talked a little shit about it.
And Jenna Ortega was just Wednesday, so like, why don't like we revamp the love story of...
It wasn't shit. We were nice about Christian. We love you, Christian. I just didn't know you because you're a little older, but I think that you could be Gomez Addams.
He could. He definitely could. He doesn't like have the full work of it, but his wife is stunning, and Morticia really is the star of the show.
Yeah, obviously.
So...
Morticia, we love you, Billy, and that has been fun.
It has been. And I think we just outlasted the segment.
I think we did. It was really good.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
Good job, babe.
Yeah, good job, babe. To you too. Thank you.
That was so fun.
Yeah.
We'll be giving you all some more stories tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
It'll be uploaded. As soon as basically finished, you're getting like basically the raw cut, and so please come back tomorrow.
It's a stream of consciousness.
And if you come back, please like our post, share. We are on
Don't
Instagram
forget to listen,
with our Instagram handle is called the Couples Couch Podcast.
Yep.
The TikTok is also called the Couples Couch Podcast, and you can find us on Spotify. Please like and share, and we'll be back with you soon.
We love you. Bye.